I take a shot, try to conquer this weakness, and I success. The next outcome is critical thinker and problem solver. The example I choose is Humanities Dictatorship Project. For me, critical thinker and problem solver is a person who knows how to break up questions and knows how to find an answer, and most importantly, knows how to apply the answer to the question. So in this dictatorship project, we are supposed to research on lots of websites about dictators, and then we'll have to try to answer many hard questions that Mr. Carpenter, our humanities teacher, gave us. And this is the class website that he made. It includes the introduction page, which tells us the background about dictatorships, the task page, which tells us what we have to focus on in this project, the process page, which tells us what process we have to go through to finish our project, and the resource page, which gives us some web links to research our projects, and the conclusion page, which tells us what should the final product be. And one of the questions that Mr. Carpenter asked was, how did Mussolini's early life help him to become a dictator? Okay, so when I first see this question, I know that this question is too broad to be answered at one time. So the first critical thinking I do is I find out all the keywords. So I found out that how Mussolini's early life and dictator would be the keywords in this question. But I still think I can't do the research one time to find all the answer about this question. So I divide the questions. I'm going to find out what Mussolini's doing in his early life first, then find out how does it affect on his dictatorship. So first I go to websites. The first website I went to is this, and it actually talk about fascism, which is not the website I want. So I go to another one. And this one actually talks about Mussolini's doing the things that he do in him doing dictator. So it didn't give me the information I want. So I went to Wikipedia and researched on Mussolini, and this one actually told me what does he do in his early life. The answer was he was a political newspaper journalist and a soldier in his early life. So after I found out this answer, I have to find out another part of the answer, which is how. How does being a soldier and a newspaper journalist help him to become a dictator? So I go through critical thinking process. So I think if he was a critical newspaper journalist, maybe he learns lots about politics, and then he might form lots of opinions about politics, and then understood how to take power in the politics. And then if he was a soldier, he might understand how do the soldiers think and how to gain support from them, and then most importantly, how to take power in the military. So after all those critical thinking, I have the question and answer. The question is, how did Mussolini's early life help him to become a dictator? And the answer is, Mussolini's early life helped him to understand how to take power and gain support in military and politics. And that helps him in a way being a dictator. So when I'm doing these critical thinking jobs, I use mind maps to help me organize my ideas, which helps me to do a better job organizing my thinking and organizing my answer, so I can have the best answer for the best questions. I think I'm really a critical thinker in this project because I know I learned how to break up questions. I try to find parts of the answer first, and then apply it to the big picture, and then I also learned how to apply the answer that I found to the questions. And I also learned how to organize my ideas when I'm answering lots of questions.